Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I have a dream that one day,
People of the Philippines, I have returned.
You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall never surrender.
Strength and resolve bring peace.
What would you say are some examples of those, even those you didn't agree with over the years, that you've seen in personally or in history, that you've seen, those are the folks that I would like to emulate. They've done a great job of leading and bringing people together.
There's a host of people in our country who, you go back through the years, and whether it was Lincoln or whether it was Sam Rayburn,
I knew you mentioned Rayburn.
a couple of very well-known from my perspective.
Yeah.
Being a Texas boy, Sam Rayburn was one of the great leaders in our country. He was a Democrat. He was a relatively conservative. He was a Southern Democrat, and but a great leader, a guy who knew how to bring people together. And generally, this was an individual who didn't have any skin in the game, if you will, other than I want to do what's right for the people. And Sam Houston, the president of the Republic of Texas, and then subsequently a United States Senator from Texas, and might add a governor of Tennessee as well, and then the governor of Texas in his lifetime. And he had an old statement of do right and damn the consequences, which kind of goes along with that whole leadership side of things, that sometimes leading is not popular. Sometimes leading, and I tell people, I said, listen, it doesn't make any difference whether you're a husband, a father, a pastor, a businessman or woman, or the governor of a state. Leading sometimes requires you making difficult decisions that your children may not think are in the best interest at the moment. Like, you will go to this summer camp and finish your requirements to get your Eagle.
Smart starts with the small things.
Well, that one's a personal observation. At 16 years old, my son was through with Boy Scouts. He didn't think he had an interest in hanging out with 10 and 11 and 12-year-old boys anymore. He was way past that. And he only lacked one thing, two things, his leadership school and his Eagle project. And I told him, I said, you're going to finish this. And I said, you're going to finish it because I said, when you're 30 years old, you'll realize how important this was to finish. It's the only thing you'll do as a young man that will still be on your resume that you did when you were 16, 17 years old. He understands that now. He's 32 and a father and a successful businessman. And he will tell you, although he didn't agree with it at the moment, that it was the right thing for him to do. And there are a lot of those kind of things in life, wherever you might find yourselves, that leadership isn't always easy. It's not always popular. But if you're really based in values and you have your rudder deeply in the water, if your core values, you're based in, I happen to think, Judeo-Christian values, right, then the people and you are going to be fairly well served.